This is Rant, and I am back. I am back from my holiday leave. I am done with all my traveling, for at least for the time being. I am back here at my lovely home sweet home, and I'm ready to bring you guys some more content. Now, this video might seem a little negative and overly critical. Usually I don't like to be a negative, you know, a grumpy Gus or anything like that, but I really gotta tell you, I'm pretty much done with Destiny. I played a little bit. I've been back since the 11th, so I've been playing for a couple days, looking for a reason to upload some content, you know, looking for something good, and I struggled real hard to play some Call of Duty content. This is actually the best gameplay I had all day, actually all weekend to be honest, and yesterday. Like, I sucked ass in Call of Duty. I always suck in Call of Duty. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm a decent player, but, you know, then the game just poops on me by giving me potato-ass teammates, so... You know, I have no idea how to make heads or tails of this other than maybe the game just hates me. But I'm pretty much at my limit with Destiny. The player base has severely dwindled, and that's probably because the game is just not as fun anymore. Sparrow Racing SRL, that was a stupid gimmick. It never should. It was boring, stupid, and it never should have lasted a month. It should have been 2 weeks at most. If you wanted to give it 2 weeks, you know, pretty much twice the length of any Iron Banner challenge, you know, fine. I would have been fine for that. But a whole month, an entire month, it was just so stupid. I just had no reason to enjoy it. And the fact that it takes, you know, you have to get to level 3 on your SRL ranking in order to get gear that's above 310. That is just a stupid ass grind. I got a couple things that were above 310 in terms of helmets, and I haven't even used them all. I haven't even used them all for my, you know, for my equipment to level up some of my gear. If I do use it, there's one thing, I think that I have like a 314 helmet that I'm gonna, you know, a racing helmet that I'm gonna use on my Warlock, you know, get him up to like 314 or 313. But I'm just, you know, like, the SRL was a stupid gimmick. I just did not like it at all. I thought it was incredibly retarded, and I just had no patience for it. But, you know, that's how it is. And the worst part is that's not even the worst part. The worst part is probably the rewards. The raids are just irritating as all hell. I very rarely get anything good for putting out a lot of effort, especially not only for raids but for Nightfalls. Nightfalls just seem to hate me. The last 3 weeks I have not gotten anything worth keeping. I have gotten ghosts and I have gotten Sparrow Racing kits. And I think I got one Hunter Club. That's it. Like, why the fuck am I getting SRL shit when SRL is over? Why am I getting a Sparrow Racing kit when SRL has been over for a while? Why the fuck am I getting this shit? Because I can't even fucking do anything with it. I get a Sparrow. Oh, whoop-de-doo. Do I at least get legendary marks out of it? I mean, Jesus Christ, this is just a tragedy. You know, like, this is just not well thought out on Bungie's part. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. But I just don't get it. I don't get it. You know, I really don't understand how they can just make these bad decisions. And it's no wonder the player base is leaving. Like, you go into LFG, there's hardly anyone on there. Like, there's not even a quarter of what used to be on there a couple months ago. Back when House of Wolves came out, there was people all over LFG. I remember doing that. I remember, you know, just, you know, you could set up a Crota raid, real easy. You could set up, you know, any raid. You know, Vault of Glass, you could set up any raid you wanted real easy by going to LFG. You know, there were so many people on, it was, you almost never had to wait more than 10-15 minutes to get a party together to get a raid going. Now, sometimes it can take 30 minutes and maybe even up to an hour before you find enough people that are willing and able to do a hard raid. And it's just not worth it for me. Considering how the reward system just loves to shit on me now. When I first started, I was a Christmas noob. I joined after Dark Below came out. I was a Christmas noob when I started playing Destiny, and the game loved me. The rewards loved me. I got my very first 2 exotics were Gallahorn and Icebreaker, and I'm like, dude, how could you not love that? The 2 best the 2 most important weapons for raids at that time, and I got them back to back for my first 2 exotics. You can't complain about that. That is just so good. But now the raid just shits on me. The reward system just shits on me. I hate it. I hate it so much. The fact that I bust my ass on Nightfalls and I get a Sparrow Racing Kit and then 2 Ghosts. That's what I got last week for the Scion Flares. For the Scion Flares, I got Sparrow Racing Kit and 2 Cloaks. And not only that, but what about those special, strike-specific drops that we all like, how about those Flare Mantles, the Scion Flare Cloaks that I have been after since they came out? I have yet to get one. I have done multiple Nightfalls on the Scion Flares repeatedly, and last week, I'm not gonna lie, when I got my Sparrow Racing Kit and the 2 Ghosts, I also got 2 Treads Upon Stars. And then on the 3rd, I just got 2 Rare Engrams. I didn't get any Legendary drops. And at that point, I'm like, okay, this game is just pretty much giving me the bird. And I'm going to walk away and give it the double bird as I leave. This is just bullshit. I am sick and tired of the drops, not giving me what I want for the past couple weeks. And I mean weeks of just it shitting on me. To the point where I may as well have not even done the Nightfalls. I may as well not even have done the raid. I may as well not even try to do strikes. There's just so many aspects of this game that aren't rewarding at all. This game used to be fulfilling. It used to give you a sense of satisfaction when you played it. And Destiny no longer does that for me. So at this point, I'm pretty much, it's over. I'm done with Destiny. I have no reason to continue playing this game. Wonderful hit detection right there, huh? But anyway, I have no reason to continue playing Destiny. It's just not worth it to me. I regret buying the Taken King DLC because what the Taken King DLC really did is just shit on all the Year 1 players who busted their ass to get everything. I made it a point that before the Taken King came out, I at least had one of every exotic. I made it a point to get that, and I did get it. I got the Hawkmoon, the Hardlight, and the No Land Beyond as legit drops. Actually, no way. I bought the week before it came out. The week before Taken King came out, I believe Zer was selling the No Land Beyond, and I just bought that with Strange Coins because I had like 400 Strange Coins, and I was like, I don't give a shit. But I got every exotic right before the Taken King came out, and it was all meaningless. It was all worthless. There was no point to any of it. I just got totally shit on by this DLC, by Bungie, and I regret buying the Taken King. I just cannot fucking believe that I got shafted so hard by Bungie this time around. Alright, now that we're done with that little rant, I'm going to move on. Here's what's upcoming for me. I need to go finish Tales of Zestiria and do my rad review on that. I'm going to also be doing some deck profiles on Force of Will. While I was on leave, I was able to not play any video games, and I was able to enjoy myself quite nicely with some card battle games, particularly Force of Will. I still have my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I'm probably going to get rid of most of it, but I'm going to keep some of the cards and decks that I love. Like the Lightsworn deck and stuff like that. I just love that. I just love those decks, my old school nostalgia decks that were fun. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing some deck profiles and, some tips and tricks and stuff like that for Force of Will, because I really like Force of Will. I like the fact that it's very similar to Magic the Gathering, except it has its own unique game mechanic where you draw mana, essentially mana. They're called Magic Stones, but you essentially draw them from their own deck, so you're never mana screwed unless you just make bad decisions while you're playing. So if you're mana screwed, it's probably because you either drew an extremely shitty hand and you just can't play anything, for the first 2 turns, which sucks, which there is a mulligan feature, and I do appreciate that. But, if you get mana screwed, it's probably because you built your deck extremely poorly, or you just made a bunch of bad decisions when you had better options at your disposal. So, I like Force of Will. I like the fact that it has a unique game mechanic that prevents me from getting mana screwed regardless on how I built my deck. And it's a nice feature. I do enjoy it. I enjoy it very thoroughly. So, I'm going to be doing some more Force of Will stuff. I'll probably be doing some more anime videos as well, like top 10 animes. I'll be doing some more of those in the future. But for now, right now, I'm just going to focus on trying to get Tales of Zestiria done, and we're going to look forward to 2016 with much higher expectations, and we're just going to try and enjoy everything that we do from here on out. And I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. It means a lot to me. If you did like this video, please don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Give me a thumbs up. Comment down below on what you think, on what games you think I should look into, because I've actually got Fallout 4 that I actually need to go play. And I'm also going to go play some more Star Wars Battlefront as well. But anyway, like I said, please follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Check out some of my other videos, like, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you guys all later. This is RadTech Shoe signing off.